Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna and our big band breakdown show with Nathan. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good man, good. Listen man, it's good times to be an Arsenal fan, so you got to enjoy it while it lasts, man.
Yeah, bro, 5 wins in a row now. Really good performance against Leicester. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, good game, man, good game. That was one of the games where I was sort of like, less against these bigger teams, regardless of Leicester had a few players down, because we still beat them at their ground with all their full team. It was definitely one of those games where I was like, let's see how we perform against them. But from the off, man, we just shut them down. Like, our centre-backs, Ben White and Gabriel, I said this in the last thing, man, they're just solid for us now, man. And like, they've got a good understanding with each other. Ben White gets, the same way Odegaard's getting better and better each game, Ben White's getting better and better for us each game, man. His calmness, composed, passing out from the back. And Ramsdale as well. You know, the last couple games, he's still been consistent, but some of his kicking's been a bit suspect. But some of his kicking I saw against Leicester, I think it might have been a pass to Odegaard, it was passed to maybe Saka. It was like this is like proper Glenn Hoddle days, through balls, crazy passing, man. So it's like, yeah, man, I think we're really slowly starting to show great like togetherness and showing a great team. Our attacking, some of our one-touch stuff is like Wenger total football days, man. So yeah, it's looking good.
I remember speaking to you a little while back and we were struggling to create chances, score goals, and you're really critical of Arteta's attacking play, but he seems to be getting it together now.
Yes, let me keep with some sort of, I'm struggling to give him some positivity. But yeah, it's better. I said this already. I said, look, wait until the summer, getting the attacking players you want, and now I want to see what it is you want to do going forward. Yeah, but I always do think that sometimes with Saka, if Saka has an off game and Odegaard is so, are we still the same? Do you know what I mean? Have we got players that, and that's where I think we need to give Pepe more game time. If Martinelli hasn't been the greatest, even though he scored in the game before, he's still looking, can we look to give Smith Rowe some game time and keep, I think if we can keep that hunger and competition, I'm not saying change the team, but if we can keep that hunger and competition going, it keeps people on their toes. Same with Man City, Foden, all those players, a good English player knows, you know what, if I mess up or I'm not 100%, I've said this before, I'm going to come out the side. If we can get that going, then you'll have the players constantly. And do you know what makes a massive difference? People don't really picked up on was Partey and Xhaka in the middle as well. Yeah, I still think Xhaka needs to be replaced with another midfielder, but I would like to keep Xhaka in the squad 100%. But I think Partey's really pushed on now. I think we can get another world-class midfielder in there, someone that could do the similar sort of role to Xhaka, but over a consistent season. Would look really good, man.
So yeah, talking about defence, I saw a stat that we've conceded 0 goals from corners this season, which is amazing. Arteta brought in a specialist coach for that.
Yeah, well, not even conceded as well. We've been scoring. Like Partey scored on the weekend. You know what I mean? I think there is a lot more organisation from the corners. There's a lot more defensively, positioning-wise. Players are more. So I think bringing in a specialist. And people were saying good luck, good riddance to him from Man City. So. But Arteta must have seen something or known something that says, you know what, I want to bring in this guy. At the moment, from the last transfer window we've had, and how those players have really flourished, you can't knock him, man. You gotta sort of just go with what he's going. As he says, trust the process. You've got to sort of go with it now until the end of the season. But like I said, I'm not Arsenal fan. We can't get too excited just yet. Yeah? It's great times. Let's enjoy these times now at the moment. Let's not think too far ahead. Let's take game by game and enjoy these moments. We're on a run of five wins. Let's enjoy that instead of looking forward to the 4th place and looking forward to that. Let's just enjoy going out, beating these teams and getting the team together. Is it a masterclass of not signing no one in January? Looks good as well. But I think the main thing which he did and the other managers haven't done when they come to Arsenal, he shored up the defence, man. And that's, you can't fault him on that. He knew what he wanted to, players he wanted to bring in. His defence is solid now. And you know what, as an Arsenal fan, is that sometimes now, if we're up 1-0, I don't get too worried. I'm like, we can hold this game out. It's possible they might score, but we can hold it out. And that's a positive note to have as well.
So yeah, earlier this season we were also on a good run, and when we had to go to Anfield and we were saying it was going to be a big test for us, we didn't come through that one well. We lost 4-0. Same thing now. We're in a really good run. We got Liverpool again.
Yeah.
This time it's here, more confident. It's going to be a difficult game, but your thoughts on that?
I just want to see a performance. Yeah, and that's not me being defeated straight away. Every team we should be looking to beat them and whatever not, because this is football. If we're not looking to beat these teams, we're looking at Liverpool to a bigger team, then it's not the mentality to have. Every team we should be going at, but we do know that Liverpool are a lot further in their journey with their manager and doing great things. So when you look at it from that perspective, I think it's a good thing.
Okay, and looking at the last 3 games we've played against Liverpool this season, we've not managed to score any goals. So their defence is really hard to get through. You know, the likes of Van Dijk, Robertson, you know, that's going to be a big part of the game. What do you think the key is going to be for us getting a good result?
Just playing football, man. Like just going out with confidence. You know, from what we did with Liverpool, we set up well defensively, and what we do is we sit back and we don't attack them. The way to beat Liverpool, you have to come at them. Same with Man City, you have to come at them. And only in when we relax a little bit and we've got the last 10 minutes to come at them, we come at Liverpool and you can see holes. But you have to come at them. Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard. You've got to treat them like normal. Defensively, everyone, here's where we're going to have to be as well, is that our wingers, Martinelli and Saka, whether it's Smith Rowe or whatever, you can't leave your left back and right back. You've got to cover. Yeah, you've got to get back, do the defensive work, and then be able to push forward. So it's going to be a long night, man. It's going to be a night where I think that's what I was saying in the last game, should have got Saka off early, because we're going to need him to put in 150% in this shift going forward and defensively. Because I don't think defensively, even though Saka's been playing well, I still don't think defensively is that great. So I think Saka's going to have to come back and do a big job there as well. So yeah, it's going to be a case of everyone pitching in. But listen, man, if we go at them, we're always scared, play timid, knock the ball around. It's not the Arsenal. Play fluid football, man, and give it a go. If we lose against them, we've got nothing to lose. If we lose against Liverpool, people will be like, oh, it's Liverpool. So why not just go at them and give it to them and then see where that takes us, do you know what I mean? And then try and play it like that.
Yeah, you know, looking at the Man City game, we performed so well against them, so something similar to that. As you say, go at them, you know, hopefully we won't be unlucky with decisions this time, and you know, we've got a good chance to beat them. So, correct score prediction.
I would say, do you know what? I'm going to say, I can't go against my team, yeah? So I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
All right, then. So after that, we got Aston Villa on Saturday. It's difficult to obviously preview that game because we don't know what's going to happen tonight, injuries, suspensions. But yeah, your thoughts on the Aston Villa match?
Yeah, you never really know. But to be fair, I think we should beat up Aston Villa. I think all these teams at the moment, do you know what Aston Villa is going to be bigger than the Leicester game? And the reason why, if results don't go our way against Liverpool, it's how we're going to bounce back at Aston Villa. We don't want to. The Liverpool game could be out there in the clouds as long as we bounce back and we get 3 points against Aston Villa. So if the results don't go with Liverpool, we come back, we get a good 3 points against Aston Villa, and then just crack on. Liverpool game doesn't really mean nothing. We've been playing so well. The Liverpool game would mean more to us if we had a rocky side. We're at the back of 5 wins. We're the 2 informed teams. Yeah. So, but at the same time, I don't want to do well against Liverpool and then not do well against Aston Villa. So yeah, I just feel that Aston Villa, I feel we'll beat Aston Villa, to be fair.
Okay, correct score prediction?
Against Chambers and the gang. I think we'll beat Aston Villa 3-1. Easy. I think we'll beat Aston Villa.
Okay, so looking at the top 4 situation, there was that big game last weekend between Man United and Tottenham. It finished 3-2 to Man United. Ronaldo got a hat-trick. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, man, I said Man United were going to beat them. Defensively, do you know what it is? Conte is trying to do Conte's style with not the players at hand. It's like Arteta had that problem when he first came to Arsenal, whether they'll give Conte the time, but he is a good manager, but he's trying to do his thing with players that are not on that wavelength. So it takes time, man, and I think any team, perfect time for Arsenal. I'd rather been playing Tottenham away right now rather than Liverpool at home, because I feel that we can come at them and get a good result. So, and I still think we will. I think Tottenham are open for, and listen, man, as long as they keep losing, that's good for us. Today against Brighton, Brighton's a tough team to play if they want to be resilient, and I can see that being a draw as well. So yeah.
Okay, it was a big game this weekend between Tottenham and West Ham. Your thoughts on that one?
Do you know what the worst thing is? West Ham set up really well, but I can see Tottenham beating West Ham. Kane scoring 2 goals, everyone screaming, saying Kane's the best number 9 in the world, best number 9 ever, and all that other crap. I can see that's going to happen. So I reckon Tottenham will beat West Ham this weekend.
Now the title race is really interesting with Man City
Yes.
dropping points against Crystal Palace. Remember asking you a little bit earlier, you're pretty confident Man City will win the league comfortably,
I still
but
am.
yeah, you still think so?
I think there'll be ups and downs, but I still feel that Man City. Do you know what it is? I think it depends how Jota comes back. Yeah, if he comes back and starts banging in goals, I think it'll give him a good mix. Because I'm glad Spurs didn't get that Luis player because he's very good. I knew he was good before, and I was happy that Liverpool got him over Spurs. But I feel with him coming into rotation, I still think Man City have. It's all about the Champions League. It's how they roll, but I still think because if they're, I still think Man City will. Well, I think Liverpool look like they could really slip up. I think Man City will take this hit from Crystal Palace, bounce back, and then just go on a consistent run.
Okay, one last thing, because I know you still weren't sure about the top 4 situation for us, whether we'll make it or not. 5 wins in a row. What are you thinking now?
Yeah. Nah, do you know what it is? I'm still saying game by game. I still think Arsenal could fuck this whole show up and go on a loss. So I'm still saying game by game. It's looking amazing. I think, but I'm not going to say it's very possible, but I still think that I still say game by game. I'm not going to say we've got it in the bag now, man, because I just feel that I know Arsenal too well. I've been watching Arsenal for too long to know that they could fuck it up. So I'm not saying that quite yet, man.
Yeah, the one good thing is though, the teams we're expected to beat, we are beating them. You know, in years gone by, we weren't doing that.
That's what we've got to do. Beat those teams, and then because other teams slip up to those teams, we beat those teams and we get top 4. Listen, as an Arsenal fan, I'm praying. I would love for nothing better than to get top 4, and especially finish above the scum. But I'm just still I think too many years I'm hurt. Like, it's just I just don't know when it's going to come, and that's the thing. Yeah, so it's one of those ones.
Okay, as you said, game by game, on to Liverpool now. Let's hope for a good result. Thanks. See you next week. Thanks everyone for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.